Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The talks are being mentioned between the United States and Iran, which is leading to markets looking more green on the day. And I want to go ahead and go over the latest crypto news, and then we'll go over the whale alerts at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get started. So first up, we have the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, now at 26. It's still in the fear territory, but it's starting to ease up just a little bit, again, as the possibility of some sort of a negotiation between these two different countries might end up getting resolved, hopefully in the near future, and that could lead to more peace and potentially markets recovering even more. And up next, the U.S. crude oil price falls below $101 per barrel. You also have the U.S. stock market, S&P 500 and NASDAQ. They hit another all-time high after adding $400 billion at the opening. And this is considered to also be bullish for crypto. And up next, XRP adds over $1 billion to its market cap. Ripple affiliate SBI Holdings eyes BitBank buyout. And bullish Bitcoin ETFs bought over $2 billion worth of Bitcoin in April, the largest monthly inflow since October of 2025. And SBI and Visa launch a credit card that lets users earn XRP. The Fed silently pumped over $8 billion into the markets overnight, one of the largest liquidity injections since back with COVID. Record-breaking audiences are showing up for XRP in Las Vegas. And Bitcoin closed April with a positive 11.87% gain and above its previous month's high of $75,900. This signals positive macro momentum. And just taking a look here at this little graph, you guys can see that in 2025, we did close out for Bitcoin at 14%, so looking really good there. 2024 was red. 2023 we had green. Just a bit of a mixture here. It's about 50-50, but overall in the month of April, it looks green. And then going into the month of May, historically, we're seeing it mostly green. So 2 months already closed out in the green, albeit March was less than 2%. And also that February and January both had over 10% each month, respectively, in losses. So hopefully it's going to be a green month. And up next, Ripple, the world's most adaptable treasury platform trusted by industry leaders worldwide, 100% cash visibility, 13,000 connected banks, $12.5 trillion in payments volume. And then they provide a link so you can learn more at treasury.ripple.com. And again, going back over to the information regarding XRP and Las Vegas, Brad Garlinghouse had said, quote, "I'm calling for an XRP boycott of the Sphere. We tried to put XRP on it, but they said they only do Bitcoin and Ethereum, not XRP." And now let's go ahead and dive into the latest whale alerts. These are basically 9 figures, or if it's close to 9 figures, over the last 24 hours. Up first, $250 million in USDC minted at the USDC Treasury. We have $302 million in Bitcoin that went to Coinbase Institutional. We have also 400 million XRP, that's $547 million that was unlocked at Ripple. And then we have another 100 million XRP at $136.7 million unlocked at Ripple. 300 million XRP, $410 million unlocked at Ripple. 200 million XRP, $273 million unlocked at Ripple. And as you guys can see, we've got 200, 300, that's 5, 400, that's 9, and then another 100 there. So we've got 1 billion XRP unlocked at Ripple. And this is normal. If you're not familiar with this, Ripple does this every month. And then we tend to see some of it being staked back and then or locked. And then we also have some of that potentially being used for some of these other things like marketing, liquidity, partnerships, those things. And up next, $331.4 million in USDT that went to an unknown wallet. $331 million in USDT went to Bitfinex. $250 million in USDC minted at the USDC Treasury. Another $250 million at the USDC Treasury. And then we take a look at the absolute latest ones, and that looks like that's it so far. And look at this nice green candle going on for XRP. So it did go up to that $1.40 level, and look at that wick bouncing off, getting rejected right at that level. It's not just psychological, it is on that Fibonacci retracement, as I've mentioned in my other videos, and it does play out pretty consistently. I really like the Fibonacci sequence on these things. And volume really low yesterday. Not as low as what we had back on April 25th, but it was quite low. And the volume for the day is doing pretty good, but overall price movement looking quite nice. This is still only a 2% increase, so keep that in mind. Yes, it's climbing up. It is having some testing here at $1.40. We had 3 candle closures, which would technically suggest a pretty strong trend in continuation going down. But with the recent news, these are things that can throw off these trends, right? So it's not always a 100% guarantee on these things. It's just that it's more likely to go one direction than another. Right now, given the circumstances of the major news, it's looking more probable that this could continue up. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And also, you can go check me out over on Blue Sky. I'm at Crypto Atlas over here. I'm 1 follower away from hitting 60 followers. And also, if you'd like to show extra support, you can become a YouTube member, or you can find me over on Patreon. I'm Crypto Atlas there. Thank you so much. God bless, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.